Hello, and welcome to tonight's space sleep story. If you appreciate what we do here, please like or subscribe for future relaxing nighttime space journeys. Tonight we walk on Mars, not as observers, but as explorers. Boots on rust-colored regolith, standing on the northwestern plains of Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. So settle into your most comfortable position, close your eyes, and prepare to feel what it's like to take your first steps on another world. Before we begin, let us prepare your body and mind with gentle breathing. Take a slow, deep breath with me now. Inhale gently for 4 counts. Hold the peace. Exhale for 6. Feel your body releasing into stillness. With each breath, you're becoming lighter, preparing for the journey ahead. Inhale again, slowly. And release. Perfect. Another gentle breath as we continue our preparation. This time, notice how your chest rises and falls, how your shoulders drop with each exhale. Breathe in through your nose for 4 heartbeats. Hold this peaceful moment. Now exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 counts, feeling the stress of the day leaving your body. With each breath, you release a little more into relaxation. You're ready now, ready to walk on Mars. Your left boot crunches through rust-colored dust, compressing 3 centimeters before hitting harder substrate beneath. Your right boot follows. The rhythm of walking on Mars. Each stride longer than on Earth, each step a gentle arc in 0.38 g gravity. You weigh 30 kilograms here instead of your Earth normal 80. Each step launches you a little higher, lands you a little softer. The bounding motion feels natural now, after 47 sols of practice. Left boot, right boot, arc, land. Walking meditation on an alien world. Through your helmet, silence. Mars's 610 Pascal atmosphere is too thin to carry sound. You hear your breathing, steady rhythm, 12 breaths per minute. The hum of your suit's life support systems, oxygen flowing, carbon dioxide scrubbing. Thermal regulation maintaining 20 degrees Celsius inside, while outside it's plus 15 in this patch of direct sunlight. You glance at the shadow 10 meters ahead, where temperature reads -5. 40-degree swings depending on sun exposure. But you're comfortable, protected, warm. Your visor shows butterscotch sky overhead. Carbon dioxide atmosphere with suspended iron oxide dust, scattering sunlight differently than Earth's nitrogen-oxygen blue. The sun hangs 40 degrees above the western horizon, smaller than from Earth. 0.35 degrees across instead of 0.53. Dimmer, redder, casting that perpetual golden hour light. You're receiving 589 watts per square meter, 43% of Earth's solar flux. Like late afternoon all day long, beautiful in its strangeness. You're on Mars. Sol 47. Mission day 47 since landing. You've been walking for 90 minutes this morning, heading northwest across ancient lava plains at the base of Olympus Mons. The habitat is 3.5 kilometers behind you, far enough you can't see it when you look back. Only the glint of its solar panels catching sunlight. Ahead, rust-colored terrain extends to a horizon that's close, only 2.2 kilometers away. Mars is smaller than Earth, curves more tightly, pulls your horizon in. Yet beyond that close horizon, Olympus Mons rises. 21.9 kilometers tall, base 600 kilometers across. From your position, the summit is 550 kilometers northeast, beyond multiple horizons. You can't see the peak, but you can see the slope beginning to rise. Gentle incline, barely noticeable, extending forever. Shield volcano built by fluid lava flows over millions of years, creating slopes averaging 5 degrees. Not steep like Mount Fuji, just gradual, patient, immense. You could walk that slope upward for days. Breathe in as your left boot touches regolith. Breathe out as your right boot lands. 8 to 10 steps per breath when you find the rhythm. Breathing with Mars, your oxygen supply, your motion, your presence here synchronized to the act of walking. The pattern becomes automatic, meditative, freeing your mind to observe. Each breath reminds you, alive on another planet, walking where no one has walked before this moment. Present, grounded, here. The ground beneath your boots is ancient, 2 billion years old, maybe 100 million in the youngest flows. Basaltic lava, iron-rich, dark gray under its rust coating. When you kneel and scrape dust away with a gloved finger, darker rock is revealed. Volcanic glass in places, vesicular basalt with frozen gas bubbles in others. You're walking on frozen rivers of stone, lava that flowed when Earth was young and lifeless. Now you're here, human boots pressing into geological time. The connection feels profound. Every 200 meters, the terrain texture changes. Smooth pahoe-hoe flow with ropey texture like frozen liquid. You walk carefully over the uneven surface, boots finding purchase. Then, blocky flow, rough and chunky. You navigate around sharper edges that could puncture a boot. Unlikely, but why risk it? Then a younger flow cutting through older layers, geological timeline written in lava, reading Mars's history with your feet. Each texture tells a story of eruption, flow, cooling, preservation. "50 meters ahead, a small impact crater interrupts the lava field. 10 meters across, 2 meters deep, rim raised, interior bowl-shaped. The floor shows fractured bedrock, ejecta scattered around the rim. Age, maybe 10 million years, but it looks fresh. Mars has minimal erosion, no water, minimal wind, just micrometeorite weathering over geological time. You photograph it, mark GPS coordinates in your suit display. 18.4 degrees north, 226.1 degrees east. Consider collecting an ejecta sample. Yes, you decide. You approach the crater's edge, boots crunching through undisturbed dust. Each footprint you leave presses 3 centimeters deep, edges crisp. These impressions might last years, centuries, millennia on airless Mars. Minimal erosion to blur them, no rain to wash them away. Only occasional dust storms to eventually fill them. You're leaving marks on another planet, literal human footprints in the geological record. Someday these might be preserved. First human footprints, Olympus region, Sol 47, April 2040. The thought makes you pause, considering the weight. Kneeling at the crater's rim, the motion easy in 0.38 g, you examine the ejecta. Fragments of basalt, impact shattered, angular. You select a hand-sized piece, dark gray with crystalline structure visible on broken faces. From your thigh pocket, the geology hammer, carbon fiber handle, tungsten head. Through your glove, you feel the impact vibration conducting through the handle as you tap the sample free. Sample bag from your waist pouch. Rock inside, seal the bag, label it with voice command. Sol 47, Sample 13, Impact Crater Ejecta. Your suit records the GPS automatically. Looking up from your kneeling position, you see the vista spreading in all directions. Rust terrain to every horizon. Butterscotch sky above, deepening to salmon near the horizon, where dust concentration is thicker. The sun's light creates sharp shadows, black and absolute where rocks block the light. No atmospheric scattering to soften the darkness. In one shadow, your suit's external temperature sensor reads -5 Celsius. Step 2 meters into sunlight, +15. 20-degree difference in 2 meters. Mars doesn't do moderation. You stand, the motion effortless, launching upward in the gentle gravity. For a moment you hang at the top of your rise before settling back. On Earth you weigh 80 kilograms. Here, 30. Every motion feels simultaneously powerful and delicate. You could jump a meter high if you tried, land without jarring impact. But you maintain discipline, the bounding stride you've perfected over 47 sols. 3 to 4 meters per stride when you get the rhythm right. Efficient, controlled, distance disappearing beneath your boots. Human locomotion adapted to alien gravity. Movement in your peripheral vision catches your attention. 200 meters west, dust begins to swirl. A dust devil forming, convection from solar-heated ground creating a vortex in the thin atmosphere. Column of rust-colored particles spiraling upward, 200 meters tall, 50 meters wide. It's moving southeast at maybe 15 meters per second. You stop walking, watching nature in motion on Mars. The thin atmosphere means weak winds, 20 meters per second peak, minimal force against your suit. Not dangerous, but spectacular. A bridge of dust connecting ground to sky. The dust devil approaches, and you stand still, observing. Visible structure showing atmospheric dynamics you've only seen in simulations until now. Dust particles catch sunlight, creating a translucent column, almost ethereal in the thin air. It passes 50 meters north of your position. You feel nothing through your suit, hear nothing in the silence. No sound conduction through the thin atmosphere to reach your ears. But you see it clearly. Dust, swirling, rising, dissipating. Your suit's dust sensors show increased particle count, already dropping as the devil moves past. Then it's gone. Mars returns to stillness. You note the observation in your voice log. Sol 47, 14:30 hours local time, dust devil observation, northwest quadrant. Science happens even in casual moments, every observation potentially valuable. The data streams back to the habitat automatically, logged and time-stamped. Later your crew will analyze it, add it to the growing database of Martian meteorology. Everything you see, everything you experience, becomes data, but right now it's just beautiful. A swirl of dust on an alien world, witnessed by human eyes for the first time in this exact spot. Privilege and responsibility combined. Ahead, the terrain begins to rise, barely noticeable, but your suit's altimeter confirms it. Gentle incline, the beginning of Olympus Mons' slope. Though beginning is ambiguous on a shield volcano with a 600-kilometer base, you're technically on Olympus Mons already, have been for the entire walk. The slope just becomes more apparent ahead. 50-meter elevation gain over 400 meters distance, so gradual you barely notice the climb. In 0.38 G, it feels like walking on level ground on Earth. Easy, effortless, distance consumed by your bounding stride. You continue forward. You stop at an interesting outcrop layered basalt with vesicular texture. Kneeling is easy in 0.38 G. You examine closer, feeling the ancient rock through your gloves. Handheld spectrometer from your belt pouch. Aim at the rock. Trigger. Display shows composition: iron-rich basalt, plagioclase feldspar, pyroxene minerals, traces of olivine. Consistent with shield volcano eruptions. Geology hammer from thigh pocket carbon fiber handle, tungsten head. You tap the rock, a piece breaks free. Through your glove you feel impact vibration conducting through the hammer handle. Sample bag from waste pouch. Rock inside, seal bag, label it. Sol 47, sample 13, Olympus Northwest Plains. 13th sample today. Mars fragments for later analysis. Layer later, back in Habitat Lab, detailed analysis awaits. Maybe this rock will return to Earth someday. A Mars fragment displayed in a museum, children touching a piece of another planet. Movement in peripheral vision U-turn. 200 meters west, dust devil forming. Convection from solar-heated ground creating vortex in thin atmosphere. Column of rust-colored dust spiraling upward. "200 meters tall, 50 meters wide. Moving southeast at maybe 15 meters per second. You watch it approach, nature in motion on Mars. Spectacular. Thin atmosphere means weak winds, 20 meters per second peak. Minimal force, not dangerous. You could walk through it. Not recommended, but survivable. Beautiful though. Visible atmospheric dynamics. It passes 50 meters north. You feel nothing through your suit, hear nothing. No sound conduction through thin air. But you see dust swirling, then it dissipates. Energy exhausted, dust settling. Mars returned to stillness. Your suit's dust sensors show increased particle count, dropping now. You note in voice log, Sol 47, dust devil observation. Ahead terrain changes, depression in ground. Circular opening 15 meters across. Approaching carefully, you reach the edge. Lava tube. Collapsed skylight exposing underground passage. Shining helmet light into darkness. Tunnel extends downward. Walls smooth from lava erosion. Floor may be 10 meters below surface. Ancient passage where molten lava once flowed beneath Mars' surface. Lava tubes are priority discovery targets. Potential natural habitats for future missions. Shielded from radiation. Protected from temperature extremes. Protected from micrometeorites. Future Mars bases underground. You won't enter today. Solo exploration underground, prohibited by mission protocols, too dangerous. But you photograph the entrance, map GPS coordinates. Maybe next week, team will explore this tube's extent. For now documented, exciting, promising. Mark for future investigation. Another discovery on Sol 47, another piece of Mars revealing itself to human curiosity. Looking up through your visor, tiny Phobos visible crossing the sky. Inner moon of Mars orbits every 7.65 hours. 3 times per Martian day. Angular size, 0.14 degrees. about 1/3 moon's size from Earth. Irregular shape visible even to naked eye, 22 kilometers long. Potato-shaped, probably captured asteroid. Watching Phobos move. 30-second observation shows visible motion against background stars. Fast orbit. Phobos rises in the west. Opposite normal celestial motion. Alien sky reminder. If you waited, Phobos would rise again 7.65 hours later. At night tonight, Phobos will provide minimal light. Not enough to walk by, but enough to see moving across stars. Rising terrain ahead, not steep, just gradual incline. Beginning of Olympus Mons slope. You climb, easy in 0.38 g. Like walking uphill on Earth, feels like level ground here. Movement in peripheral vision catches your attention. You turn, watching dust devil form 200 meters west. Solar heating creates convection in thin atmosphere. Rust-colored columns spiraling upward. 200 meters tall, 50 meters wide, moving southeast at 15 meters per second. Nature in motion on Mars. You watch it approach, mesmerized by visible structure. Thin atmosphere means winds only 20 meters per second. Minimal force. Not dangerous, survivable, spectacular. Dust particles illuminated by sunlight. Ethereal column connecting ground to butterscotch sky. Atmospheric dynamics made visible. It passes 50 meters north of your position. You feel nothing through suit, hear nothing through thin air, but see everything. Dust swirling, particles dancing, column maintaining shape. Then it dissipates, energy exhausted, dust settling back to surface. Mars returns to stillness. Your suit's dust sensors show increased particle count, dropping now. You note in voice log, Sol 47, 1430 hours local, dust devil observation, northwest quadrant. Science even in casual observations. Everything here teaches something new about this alien world. Radio crackle, message arriving from habitat. Mission 47 EVA-3, this is HAB. Telemetry shows your 4.8 clicks out, all biometrics nominal. Voice of your crewmate monitoring your EVA from habitat control room, reassuring connection across kilometers. Recommend begin return in next 30 minutes to maintain reserve margins. Commander wants samples back for afternoon analysis. You respond, HAB 47 EVA 3. Copy return recommendation. Found lava tube, GPS marked. Collected 15 samples. Day has been spectacular. Sun hangs 40 degrees above western horizon. If you look opposite, toward eastern sky, Earth is there. invisible in daylight, too faint, too small. But you know its position perfectly. Tonight, Earth emerges as brilliant blue-white star. Everyone you know on that point of light, 230 million kilometers distant. The Olympus plains stretch endlessly before you. Ancient basalt, rust-colored dust, impact craters scattered like frozen time markers. Your boots have carried you across 4.8 kilometers of Mars. Every step a privilege, every moment discovery. Ahead, terrain changes. Depression in ground. Circular opening maybe 15 meters across. Approaching carefully, mindful of unseen hazards, you reach the edge. Lava tube. Collapsed skylight exposing underground passage where molten lava once flowed billions of years ago. Shining helmet light into darkness reveals smooth walls from lava erosion. Tunnel extends downward, floor maybe 10 meters below surface. Your light catches crystalline structures in basalt walls, frozen rivers of ancient volcanic glass. Beautiful and scientifically significant. Lava tubes are priority discovery targets for future missions. Shielded from radiation, Mars lacks magnetic field. Surface receives 250 millisieverts per year. Protected from temperature extremes, underground remains stable. Future Mars bases might shelter in tubes like this, using natural protection. You won't enter today. Mission protocols prohibit solo underground exploration. Too dangerous. Crew safety requires redundancy, backup support. But you photograph entrance, map GPS coordinates, mark location for future team investigation. Maybe next week, crew will rappel down with rope and lights. Looking up through visor, tiny Phobos visible crossing butterscotch sky. Inner moon of Mars orbits every 7.65 hours, 3 complete transits per Martian day. Angular size only 0.14 degrees, about 1/3 moon size from Earth. Irregular potato-shaped, probably captured asteroid. Watching for 30 seconds, Phobos shows visible motion against background sky. Fast orbit creating observable movement, rising in west, opposite normal celestial motion. Will cross entire sky in 4.5 hours, set in east, then rise again. Alien sky mechanics fascinating and strange. At night, Phobos provides minimal light, magnitude -3.9, bright as Venus from Earth. But smaller angular size means less illumination, not enough to walk by. Deimos also visible tonight. Outer moon, slower, Magnitude positive 0.5, more like bright star. Martian nightscape unique in solar system. Rising terrain ahead, gradual incline, barely noticeable. Beginning of Olympus Mons slope, though beginning ambiguous on shield volcano 600 kilometers wide. You climb, easy in 0.38 g gravity, like walking level ground on Earth. 50-meter elevation gain over 400 meters distance. Reaching high point, you stop to observe. Looking southwest, habitat visible as silver glint. 4.8 kilometers away, solar panels catching sunlight. Looking northeast, Olympus Mons slope continuing upward, disappearing beyond multiple horizons. Looking south, 1,200 kilometers distant, Immersive Mons exists beyond visibility. Four giant volcanoes within 4,000 kilometers. Tharsis Plateau, largest volcanic province in solar system. Nowhere on Earth has geological features this immense, this ancient, this perfectly preserved. Mars is built on scale that dwarfs terrestrial mountains. Your suit display shows 6 hours, 18 minutes remaining oxygen, comfortable margin. Distance from habitat, 4.8 kilometers. Samples collected, 15 basalt fragments, impact ejecta, regolith cores. Mission objectives complete. Time to begin return soon, but not yet. You want to memorize this vista. Standing here, terrain extending to all horizons, rust and shadow and butterscotch sky, childhood dream realized in this precise moment. You walked here on your own boots, across ancient lava flows, discovering terrain no human has seen before. This memory will stay forever. Radio crackle. Message arriving from habitat. Mission 47 EVA-3. This is HAB. Telemetry shows your 4.8 clicks out. All biometrics nominal. Systems green. Recommend begin return in next 30 minutes to maintain reserve margins. Commander wants samples back for afternoon analysis. How copy? You respond immediately. HAB 47 EVA-3. Copy return recommendation. I'm at interesting vista collecting final samples. Will begin return in 20 mics. Found lava tube entrance. GPS marked for follow-up. Collected 15 samples including vesicular basalt. Day has been spectacular. Response arrives. Copy that 47. Take your time, margins comfortable. We're all jealous you're out walking while we're staring at data screens. Bring us Mars. You smile inside helmet, knowing you're bringing back more than samples. Bringing experience, wonder, discovery. Sun descends toward western horizon, now 40 degrees above edge. Afternoon on Mars, Sol 47, local time approximately 1500 hours. If you look opposite Sun toward eastern sky, Earth is there, invisible in daylight, but you know its position perfectly. Tonight, when sky darkens, Earth emerges as brilliant blue-white star. Magnitude -2.5, brightest object after Sun and moons, 2,230 million kilometers away. Everyone you know lives on that point of light. You've been gone 9 months from Earth. Launched September 2039. Arrived February. Now April 2040. Another 18 months here, then return journey. When you return, Earth will have changed, and so will you. You turn southwest, beginning return to habitat. 4.8 kilometers at your bounding pace means 90 minutes walking. Life support has 6 hours remaining. No urgency, just walking. Most human activity, now on Mars. Retracing your path through rust-colored terrain, boot prints visible in dust, trail marking morning's exploration. Each footprint pressed 3 centimeters deep, edges crisp, impressions that might last centuries. Minimal erosion preserves everything. Left boot, right boot, gentle arc through thin atmosphere. Breathing synchronized to your walking rhythm. Suit systems humming background ambience. Butterscotch sky above. rust ground below. Present moment awareness. Sun lower now, 30 degrees above horizon, descending toward western twilight. Suit displays exterior temperature dropping. Was positive 15 Celsius at midday, now positive 8, falling toward negative 5 in shadows. After sunset in 2 hours, negative 40 Celsius, eventually dropping to negative 80 overnight. Thin atmosphere cannot retain heat. Energy radiates to space rapidly, but your technology holds hostile cold at bay. Your suit compensates with thermal regulation, increasing heating output. Radioisotope generators providing steady warmth, electric heaters in extremities. Inside remains comfortable, 20 Celsius. Technology holds hostile cold at bay. Shadows lengthening across lava plains, every rock casting long shadow toward east. Light quality changing, deeper red, longer wavelengths. Golden hour glow intensifying. Mars afternoons possess unique beauty. Walking through lava field, you think about being first. 6 humans on Mars right now, entire human presence. Contrast with Earth, 8 billion people, cities, forests, oceans, life everywhere. Here, silence, rust, rock, 6 explorers. But first, not only. Next mission launches in 26 months, next transfer window opening. 6 more crew, then another mission, then another. International cooperation building permanent presence beyond Earth. Your role: prove humans can live on Mars for 540 sols. Can work, explore, stay healthy, conduct science. If this mission succeeds, door opens wide. Every soul demonstrates humans belong here. 2 years of training feels distant now. Simulations, geology fieldwork, survival exercises, centrifuge training, isolation experiments. Training was practice. This is real. But training keeps you alive and competent. Every motion automatic now. Sample collection, spectrometer use, navigation, communication protocols. Training didn't prepare emotions, the awe of standing on Mars, but prepared competence. You're safe because training was thorough. .5 kilometers remaining to habitat. Cluster of silver cylinders visible ahead. Sunlight glinting off solar panels. Communication antenna pointed toward Earth. Inflatable greenhouse attached to south module. Home for 540 souls. Strange thinking of habitat as home, 230 million kilometers from birth home. But it is. Place you sleep, eat, work, live. Crew is there. 5 people you trust completely. Habitat is home. Mars is world. One kilometer out now, habitat clear ahead, airlock visible on near side. Your body tired, 6 hours EVA, 10 kilometers walked. Leg muscles fatigued even in 0.38 G gravity. Ready to doff suit, drink water, rest. But tired feels good. Physical exertion on Mars, accomplishment, exploration. You walked on another planet today. Collected samples, discovered lava tube, witnessed dust devil, Saw Phobos cross sky. Not bad for day's work. Approaching airlock. Final 100 meters. Left boot, right boot, rhythm maintained. Tomorrow, another EVA, different direction, new terrain. Your gloved hands release suit latches. Inner door opens to warmth. Helmet lifts free. You breathe habitat air, electronics and humanity. Suit hangs on charging rack. Tomorrow it will be ready again. Tomorrow it will be ready. Crewmates smile. How was it? Spectacular, you say, quietly. You collected 15 samples. Found the lava tube entrance. 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 Walked on Mars again. Still can't believe it after 47 sols. 6 people gather around the small table. Community in the void. Rehydrated vegetables, protein supplements. Simple food tastes good after walking. Conversation drifts over samples collected. Tomorrow's traverse plans. Earth messages received today. Families sending love across space. Commander plans next week's rover expedition. You feel ready? After dinner, the observation dome calls you. Transparent cupola overhead. Peacefully. .360-degree Mars surrounds you. Sun descending now. degrees above the western horizon. Butterscotch sky deepening. Salmon pink spreading, but near the sun something different. Blue-white glow surrounds the setting sun, opposite Earth's red. Blue-white glow. Sun touches horizon, smaller than from Earth, dimmer redder. Smooth descent. No green flash in thin atmosphere, just peace. Shadows race across landscape, Terminator sweeping darkness forward. Phobos rises in the east, fast moon crossing, magnitude -4. Your bunk, safe, comfortable. Rest now. Sleeping bag, velcroed, gentle Mars gravity. Window shows Mars night. Stars above. Habitat hum, life support, peaceful sounds. Five crewmates nearby, safe together. exploration awaits. Tonight rest. Rover traverse planned. More samples. More walking, more Mars, tomorrow. Tonight rest earned. 10 kilometers walked. Outside, Martian wind whispers, barely audible. Temperature dropping, -70 now.